Hey, this is Chelsea Dupre, host of CJ and Cell. Thanks for listening to the following podcast on Public House Media.
This is Madeline, host of Crowned and Dangerous here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come back to check out my show, Crowned and Dangerous, where Jessica and I talk about our time in the pageant world. A new show comes out bi-weekly on Thursdays. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Crowned and Dangerous. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am a passionate nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach here to deliver a simple message to you. This podcast is meant to provide you a hope and a dream that fuels your soul to dream big and to dream bold and to empower and inspire you to live out your wildest dreams and grab a hold onto the unwavering truth that you were made for more. What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday, whether you are listening in the morning, good morning, or the afternoon, happy afternoon, or good evening, whichever. I am so happy that you're here. I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful, so thankful, and I just love seeing the community of Your Life Matters subscribers just sharing and tagging people and tagging me and sending me DMs with specific messages that are really touching your heart. I love receiving them. And I'm just so grateful, so humbled, and so honored that I am just still here on this platform sharing my heart and soul with you guys. So I'm going to be honest. Today was a little rough. Today, my thought process on what I should talk about, I was lacking some motivation. I was lacking inspiration, and that happens. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, even me on this platform, whether you follow me on social media or you follow me through this podcast, you know, every day I'm still human, but every day isn't rainbows and butterflies and sunshine, and I don't just pull motivation out of my butt. But what I do is try to find tangible things. So what I did was I messaged my tribe and I just said, hey, what are you struggling with right now? What do you need right now? What can I talk about on my podcast that would be helpful for you and other listeners to listen to? And the number one thing that resounded in about 18 different messages was the fact of working through busy seasons. And each of us are busy. And we're busy in our own right. So I'm going to talk about the tangible things that I can help you with and through my life and my examples of busy. And what I take pride in is understanding that no matter what in life, no matter how busy, no matter what season, I will always take care of me first. And that is today's message. You have to take care of you even in the busy. And why is that so important? Because you cannot be the best mom, the best sister, mother, father, brother, sister, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. You can't be any of that if you don't take care of you first. I talk about it in several episodes. You have to fill your vase up first and give it the overflow to everyone else. And this is the same even in the busy season, because unfortunately what happens is in busy times, that's where you are more likely to have the excuse of, I don't have time. I can't make it work. It won't fit. I can't do this. Maybe I'll wait until after this season. My question, the real raw question for you, why wait? What is really going to make a difference if you wait? So let's use our health, for example. If you were to implement 20, 30, 40-minute workouts that you could literally plug into in your home living room or in your home office or your gym or your bedroom, or go to the gym and plug into it where you had a no-brainer workout trainer who kind of helped you get your fitness right. If you took 20, 30, or 40 minutes, which is essentially 2 to 3% of your day, let me say that again, 2 to 3% of your day in a 24-hour period, if you were to take 2% of your day and implemented it into your fitness, would it really mess with your schedule? No, it wouldn't, if you're being honest. And you can't BS me. It wouldn't impact your day that much, because guess what? I bet you at some point in time you took 20, 30, or even 40 minutes scrolling on Facebook, Instagram, or some other type of social media platform. Don't believe me? If you have an iPhone, I challenge you, go look at how much time you spend on each of those apps. It'll tell you. And if you average more than 20, 30, or 40 minutes, I want you to reevaluate why you can't make your health and your happiness a priority. Next, why is it that whenever we think about routines, morning routines, evening routines, reading, podcasts, audiobooks, whatever it is, we make the excuse that we can't grow ourselves in our mind because we don't have time. We're just going through the hustle and bustle. Well, I bet you anything, you're getting somewhere in a car so you could listen to a podcast, whether it was 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes on your commute. You could listen to a couple of pages on an audiobook. You could fuel your mind with something tangible to help you grow versus making the excuse that you don't have time. Now, I get it. In this season where I'm going back in time, when I was working 2 jobs and I was working 2 jobs and going to school full time and working Monday through Sunday. And you hear me say it all the time. I didn't stutter. Monday through Sunday. Did I want to wake up at 4 a.m. to work out? No. But that's when I had time. Did I want to wake up at 4 a.m. to devote to me overcoming depression and suicidal thoughts and feeling like I wasn't good enough? No, I didn't. I'd rather lay in bed and not have to commit to making myself better. But I knew who I was meant to be. And 3.5 years ago, God granted me life's golden ticket and a second chance. And I said, from that moment on, I will never stay stuck in depression or suicidal thoughts again. Never. I refuse to. So I developed this routine to help me overcome that and break those chains that were holding me back, to make me feel like I could never amount to anything. And guys, it is a hard place to receive all these accolades in life and be in all these good places in life, and everybody thinks you're doing so well, but in your mind you're trapped because you feel like you still aren't enough. Guys, let go of keeping up with the Joneses. Let go of not feeling like you're enough. Know that you were made for more, and take this chance to be your second chance, your life's golden ticket, to make it the best. So I made sure I woke up at 4 a.m. to work out and work on my mind. Because when you change your mind, you change your life. And why is working out so important? Because, guys, you release all of these happy endorphins. And I'm not going to go back into the science of it all, but I promise you, you will decrease your stress level in life and find balance. When I was working on my dissertation and I was having day in, day out edits, sending it to the review board, sending it to my committee members, and sending it to my chair, and in and out, but working, and then trying to stress and get it, but working my job and trying to take care of patients, I was overwhelmed. But the one thing that I found balance and serenity and sanctuary in was my workouts. I had 20, 30, or 40 minutes a day where I could just devote to me. And then I had 30 minutes of just changing my mindset so that I would never go back to being stuck in thoughts of wanting to take my own life. That is huge for me. Now, moving forward, I was getting a divorce in the midst of all of that. Talk about busy, trying to manage life and business and your personal life and your career. I get busy. But you can't make that excuse anymore to not want to make yourself better. Now let's take it a step further. I have my mommies who would always tell me, well, you don't understand, you don't have kids, you don't have this. Well, guess what? Now I do. And this isn't a booyah in your face. It's not this moment. This is a hear me tell you that I believe in you. You aren't that busy to where you can't make you a priority. And the reason why I believe that is because your son or your daughter deserves better. Every day that I sit there and I wake up and I'm having a rough night with her and I don't want to press play, I'm like, no, she deserves the best version of me. That means healthy, happy mama equals a healthy, happy baby. She deserves me at my best level. She doesn't deserve a mom who's stuck in bed dealing with postpartum depression. She deserves a mom who is working through postpartum depression, working through feeling like she doesn't want to get out of bed because she's tired, and working to become the best mom she can be. So your son or your daughter deserves the same thing. When you sit there and you say, well, I'm so busy, I'm running around after them and I'm trying to get this. Guys, you know that saying, I started to hate it because they're like, oh, sleep when they sleep. Well, yes, but there's also 1,000,005 other things you have to do. So I kind of hate that saying. But what I'm going to say to you is manage their naps or manage your time a bit better. If you're dealing with a newborn, take one of the nap times and get your workout in. If you're dealing with a toddler, take one of the naps and get your workout in. If you're managing a toddler and they're not doing naps or not doing stuff, guys, incorporate them into the workout. They'll play with you. Put them in a place where you can be around them. Obviously, don't hurt them with any weights or anything, but you can do it with them. They see what you're doing and they see that you're making you a priority. So when moms are telling me, hey, I don't have time for me, you know what it actually does? It makes me sad. It makes me so sad that you, the beautiful woman that you are, believe that you aren't worth the time or day to make sure that you were taken care of. Because half the times the moms that I talk to are tired, overwhelmed, burnt out, resentful, angry, frustrated. I get it. I get how you can stay there. I get how you can feel that way. There's a part of me that went through this adjustment phase of just wanting to be like, man, I want my life back. I want to be able to go to the store or go to the bathroom or take a shower or just, do whatever I want when I want. Now I'm doing whatever Bianca wants me to do whenever Bianca wants me to do it. And it's not something that I'm angry about. I'm sharing it with you guys, understanding that we all go through it, and that's okay. And it's okay to feel that. You're not a bad mom for feeling that way. It is normal, and I'm giving you grace the same way I gave myself grace. But what I will not allow and will not stand for is for you to make your child or your circumstance or your busy an excuse to not be happy. Because I can't express enough in the midst of busy, you're not feeling, you're not processing, you're not growing. You're just in the hustle and the bustle and the grind and the grit, and you're just going and you're going and you're going and you're going. I know, I was there. So it makes me sad. Stop for 2 seconds, even if you're listening to this podcast and you're thinking about a million things that you have to do, because I know I was there. I would listen to podcasts all the time and be like, oh my God, I have to do this, this, and this, and you miss 5 minutes of the whole podcast. So I'm asking you, stop, focus, listen to me right now. I know you have a million things to do. I know you are busy. I know you have a checklist a mile long. But the number one thing, the most important thing that you need to focus on right now, if you haven't done it already today, is you. In the midst of busy, focus on you. You can't tell me you don't have 2% of your day, whether that means you wake up at 4 a.m. before your kids or before you have to do something, or that means you stay up until 10 o'clock at night. Whatever that looks like, whether you get it done at lunch. I don't know how many times I've sat there and listened to meditation or gone for a walk during my lunch hour. You have the time. You just have to make the time. And I'm here to tell you that you're worth it. You are enough. And you are needed. If you are a mom listening to this, you are needed, and the best version of you is needed. Not your half-ass version, not your self-limiting belief version, not your scarcity mindset version, the best version. I believe in you. And if you're not a mom and you're just dealing with the busyness of life, and you're a spouse or you're a friend or you're single, whatever the picture looks like, and you're just busy and you're overwhelmed, you're like, how do I manage all of this? I want you to take a step back, write down everything that you have to do, prioritize it, but make you the number one priority. The very first thing that you should think about, really, truly, when you wake up is your gratefulness of life. Say 3 things that you're grateful for. And then before you go to bed, think about the things you have to do for the next day. Pray about it, meditate about it, plan ahead, strategize. Okay, I'm going to wake up 30 minutes earlier so that I could do a quick workout. or I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to read a personal development book, or I'm going to listen to a podcast on my way to work. Think about those things, because when you're a high performer and you're achieving at a high level, your life is just going to astronomically grow. And that means in your spiritual life, in your emotional life, in your physical life, in your financial life, all of that exponentially grows when you choose to put you first. Guys, my life 3.5 years ago was in shambles. And once I committed every day consistently to make myself better and to focus on me, my life has forever changed. It is a night and day difference on who I am as a person, where I am in my life, and that has nothing to do with my career. It doesn't matter that I'm doctor, whatever. I'm talking about just choosing to be the best me. I choose to be the best tiny human healer that I possibly can be. I choose to be the best mama. I choose to be the best friend. I choose to be the best coach. I choose to be the best at what I do every single day. And I want that for you, because I believed I was made for more, and now it's time for you to too. So busy freaking women are my jam. You are my jam. If you need help, reach out to me. If you are struggling, reach out to me. But know that as a busy freaking woman, you can do it all. You can have it all, and you can make it happen. But you have to focus on you first. I believe in you more than anything in this life. I'm giving you permission to take back the reins of your busy, hectic lifestyle. Prioritize to make things better for you so that you can live your best freaking life.